Hi, friends, and Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good one. And I just wanted to hop on for a second to talk about something that is bouncing around the news media. And even now, I debate on whether we should say anything because the simple truth is there's not enough facts to make any conclusions. So before you go down in the comments saying, hey, I'm a TUV Rhineland certified safety engineer and I think this, or they should have had that, or my cousin's baby's mama's best friend's dad works at that Tesla factory. Don't do it. 'Cause, yeah, we don't have enough info. But I just wanted to go through what has been said. Really, the initial, at least best I can tell, the initial review or report was from the information on November 21st, 2023. And it said in 2021, an engineer was programming the software that controls manufacturing robots at Tesla's Austin factory when something went wrong. Two of the robots, which cut car parts from freshly casted aluminum, were disabled so the engineer and his teammates could safely work on the machines. A third one, which grabbed and moved the car parts, was inadvertently left operational, according to two people that watched it happen. As the robot ran through its normal motions, it pinned the engineer against a surface, pushing its claws into his body and drawing blood from his back and his arm. The two people said. Now, I gotta be honest, if we were just gonna stop there, we might could have some conversation because yeah, I would like to learn a lot about, how should lockout tagout be done on something like that. But let's go a little further because of course we couldn't leave it right there. So then Sky News, and I just kind of went with some creative titles I saw for this. They said Tesla worker injured by robot that pinned him to a wall with its claws at a car company's Texas factory. The street said Tesla factory worker had bloody encounter with Texas Gigafactory robot. And the Sun said Tesla robot attacks factory worker, sinking its metal claws into his back and leaving a trail of blood in a violent malfunction. And Elon Musk actually did respond to this one. He said, truly shameful of the media to dredge up an injury from 2 years ago due to a simple industrial KUKA robot arm found in all factories and imply that it's due to Optimus now. And my initial thought was, well, Elon today is just kind of trying to redirect there. But then I get looking, and Fox News, their image for the claws going into the back was this nice robotic claw right here. And sure enough, there is Optimus. That's what they said did this injury. And in fact, it is a KUKA robot, and nothing against KUKA robots. Darcy, we love you here. But yeah, this is a typical factory cell right here. And if we just think about it, in this case, I know nothing more than what I've read to you about this injury, but let's say the engineer was working on these two robots here. They definitely should have been locked out. But obviously, you can't lock out everything in a factory. So, I mean, was it a matter of just this one was in the vicinity? We don't really know. But the one that really fumed me, I mean, because, yeah, I mean, there's a ton of them out there. But then we got to YouTube. And again, honestly, I just got going through some of them. And so, yeah, here is one. And here's the killer about this is it has 87,000 views in 4 days. And it's like, people, that means that 87,000 people believe this. And so if we play it, I mean, let's just start there. AI, and in the latest AI horror, this is not AI, and I wish we, that's been the buzz term of 2023. You want to talk about New Year's resolutions of 2024? Can we ditch the word AI? So, I mean, this is a KUKA robot, and really it's designed to move point to point. In that case, it was cutting along. There's no artificial intelligence needed with this. Until we decide that we are going to custom build cars for everyone's special drawing that they make, then there's no need. It does the same repeatable task. Now, we may use some AI to figure out, hey, this robot might have a bearing going bad or something, but no, there's no AI horror here. But yeah, it goes on and on. Whoops, get back there. And yeah. Now check out this robot right here. That is not the robot in question, obviously. Now, the next thing is everybody's talking about the injury report. Now, I do not have an injury report from OSHA or from Tesla. So all I have to go off of is what some news agencies put out there. Now, this is really interesting because most of them, in fact, let me go ahead and pop that news report up. I'm sorry, not news report, OSHA report. This is the OSHA report, and this is actually the most intact one I could find. Most of them only had this top section right here, and they left the entire bottom section out. But this is probably what was submitted to OSHA. I have no way of knowing whether they actually did or not. In fact, yeah, Tesla would not have done this right here. So that even kind of leads me to wonder whether this is even legit. But here is the incident in question, and here is what was reported. It was okay. Job title, who it was, engineer, November 10th, 2021. It was in body and white. Injury type, laceration, cut, open wound, cause, robot, injured body part, hand, injured body part details, left hand. And really, that is it. Now, in my flipping through the news to look at this, I did find one other interesting thing. The Gazette. Well, I gotta make sure I clarify here. The Gazette. And they state, according to legal documents reviewed by the Daily Mail. Well, yeah, we're definitely legit now. While no other robot-related incidents were reported in 2021 or 2022, the attack reflects growing concerns about AI-powered machinery and its treatment of humans and the state of safety in a Tesla factory. I actually was pleasantly surprised that this was the only injury in 2 years. And I am understanding that a lot of people or this is all actually rooted from supposedly Tesla does have a higher injury rate. I have no idea whether they do or not. We could argue all day about reporting injuries and what should be reported injuries. I've been at plants where, if you get cut, you go over the first aid kit and, you put a Band-Aid on. I've been in plants where if you get cut, if you break the seal on the first aid kit to get a Band-Aid, you have to fill it out as an injury. Now, I don't know which way to go on either of those. But anyway, the thing is, we hear these. I mean, first of all, there's 87,000 people that watch this video, and obviously they're probably not even in our industry. They're probably 87,000 parents who, when their kid wants to get in this industry, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, you can't help them start Skynet. It's not gonna happen. Skynet is not coming." And I feel really ridiculous in some ways even making this video, but if we don't voice at least our side based on even the little bit of info that is out there, then all they have to hear is the other side of it. So I just wanted to hop on really quick. Oh, there is a few things in the chat, so I will go through those. Hey, Michael, good to see you. If you didn't know it, my son's in Finland. We miss him very much. So, Bobby, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, son. It's not, hey, I'm just going off of, here's what I did. I Googled Tesla engineer robot injury. That was what I Googled, and I kind of went off the top things that came out. Michael, I had no sound? Oh, well, I'm not doing it all over again. So, hi, I'm from Amazon, Brazil. My name is Julio. Nice to see you, Julio. That engineer bypassed multiple safety devices. And yeah, and here's where I wish we could have a real conversation. And I mean real, because I know there is a group of purist engineers out there that will tell you that everything needed to be perfectly locked out and everything done in certain orders. And here was the one that I really wanted to nail home in this, and this goes for everyone. Almost all injuries happen when we're doing something that is not standard operating procedure. And it's really hard for us to anticipate those things that are not standard operating procedure. And so while maybe we should have locked every single piece of the plant out, it's probably impossible. So the bad part is we'll never actually get information on this because one, it was not a large enough incident for OSHA to really do an investigation, and that's the only time you probably would get an unbiased thing. And I don't think Tesla, especially after all these news reports, is going to really be forthcoming with any information. I sure wouldn't. Let's see. Happy New Year, E-Tech. Let's see. Such a rare thing when all the safeties. Well, and it is. It's very rare. We only, and I'm not saying that I should be surprised that there was only two incidents, but I mean, there was only one incident in 2 years, but hey, there is only one reported incident in 2 years with a robot. That's a decent safety record, I think. See, Bobby, I'm with you. Someone would have, yeah, and that is a part where I wish we could learn and really get down to, you know, I mean, like Mike there, he's saying must not have followed lockout tagout. Well, here's my argument against everybody who says, well, if you follow lockout tagout, this won't happen. Well, he was programming the robot. He was doing things that were not part of standard operating procedure. And I've read plenty of lockout tagout procedures, and when we get into these moments where we're making adjustments to code and we're doing things like that, usually those procedures don't work well. Now, the conversation I would love to have is how we could make those procedures better to protect us when we're doing those maintenance items and those program items, because those are usually when these injuries happen. Anyway, I just wanted to hop on really quick. Happy New Year to everyone. And there will be a PLC riddle this week. I think I really like this one. This one is going to be a little bit different. I'll probably put it out tomorrow and give the answer on Friday.